Have you ever experienced something so crippling in your life that has made you feel broken? I have. Are you someone who has a giving heart but is struggling to feel good themselves? Are you consistently putting your needs aside to take care of everyone else? If so, you're not alone. Giving starts with giving to yourself so that you are able to give of yourself to other people. Isn't it time you took back control and discovered what makes you tick? Join me in my journey and find out how you can feel better about yourself, live your best life, and share that with others. Thinking of yourself, it doesn't make you selfish, it makes you brave. I'm Nelia, and this is the Giving Starts With You podcast. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Giving Starts With You podcast. I'm your host, Nelia Hutt, and I am so excited to have you join again for another episode. Today, we've got another solo episode. I've got a lot on my mind these days, lots to say. Today's episode is going to be all about what comes first, giving or receiving, when it comes to your own passion projects. So as you guys all know, by now, you've been listening to me for a while. As you all know, I am immensely, immensely passionate about creating my own passion projects. And that is what I live for. That is what I do. That is what I teach. And I'm so excited to be talking about this topic about receiving and giving. And it's pretty interesting. So right now, as you know, I'm the co-creator of the Ukulele Project, where we connect children, and not just children, but children worldwide, with music education and with hope, and show them that they're not alone, and build dreams with these children. And this is so close to my heart. Music played a very, very important part in my healing. And so yeah, there's so many reasons why I love this project so much. And as I'm recording this episode, I am thrilled to be gathering ukuleles and just getting everything ready in preparation for the big day, which is we're doing a project in Costa Rica next week. And I am very, very excited to be able to do that in Costa Rica this year. So, receiving and giving. Why am I talking about this? When people give, they don't realize what they receive. So it's important when you're creating your own passion project that you understand this, because, it's sort of like the chicken and the egg. What came first? So some people think that when you give, you're definitely going to receive something. And that is completely true. You receive so much. But also, when you receive, you give. So it's very, I don't know. I was driving home on my way from work today, and I was thinking, what comes first? So in the last week, I've been busy trying to fundraise and raise money to bring more ukuleles to Costa Rica. And I sort of want to ask the people who donated, why? Why did you donate? Is it because you wanted to give as a verb? Or is it because you were looking to receive and feel good and also give? It's, neither one is better than the other. I just want people to realize that both happen simultaneously. They're both equally important. You cannot receive a gift without giving back. And what I mean by that is, even if somebody gives you a compliment, and not everybody can receive compliments, but we have to learn to do that. So as we receive something that somebody gives us, it builds trust, and it also lets them know how much you respect them, right? You're not being rude by not accepting something that people are giving to you. And so when you receive something, it opens up this conversation. It opens up the conversation of, what can I give? So I don't want to I don't want to be confusing and misinterpret what I'm saying. So am I saying that you have to give every time you receive? No. But you do give. You give with your smile. You give with a thank you. You give with your genuine look of appreciation. Um, you know, even if you're not appreciative of what you're receiving, you're giving something there too. You know, giving is not always associated with something good. Sometimes people will try to give you something and you don't want to receive it. And so you put up this block, and that is also giving something negative. So you're giving negative energy. So there's always a give and take, no matter what situation you're in. And I'm always fascinated by why people give. Do they give because they want to support the person that's doing the cause? Or do they give because the cause is important to them? I think it's because of the stories behind the cause. I think that if you approach someone and you're looking for support for something that's important to you, and you tell them why, you give them a story of what it is about that is phenomenal, that will change lives, that will make you feel better. Who doesn't want to buy into that feeling? Who doesn't want to buy into that feeling? And I don't know. When we go down to Costa Rica and we're going to be giving these instruments away, we're not just giving a piece of wood that makes lovely sounds. That's not what it's about. You show up there and you look at people, you look at these children, and you give them this gift, and you're saying so many things. You're saying, you're not alone. Yes, we live on the other side of the country, but we know you're here. Even though your circumstance isn't great right now, you can have hopes. You can have dreams. You can have fun. Children don't have to carry this heavy burden of poverty, of not having enough. And wow, when they receive and they learn to receive what they give you back, it's incredible. It's so incredible. Um, I'm sorry if I'm just all over the place during this episode. I am just beyond myself with excitement. But they give you love. They give you, they help your self-worth. They give you confidence. And they give you just innocence. They remind you of what makes the world go round. They remind you of what's important. And they not only receive, but they're giving, right? They're giving in their smiles, they're giving in their hugs, they're giving in their laughter, their singing, their music, in tears. Um, Sometimes they give you even, they make you something back, or they sing you a song. I think basically my point is that you cannot give without receiving, and you cannot receive without giving. You know, Getting ready for this project is so much more than that moment that we meet the kids, although I got to tell you, that is the ultimate moment. But everything about this fires me up. Everything from the conception to why I'm doing it, to who these people are, to researching about them, to figuring out what they need, to figuring out how to connect with them, to getting the actual ukuleles, to searching around and sourcing them, and delivering them, and fundraising and talking about it and reaching out to people. So much of it used to be uncomfortable for me, but when I remember who's at the other end, oh my God, I could do this every day for the rest of my life. And I don't know. I'm approaching, so I'm in Canada, as you guys know, and it's dark here and it's rainy and winter is coming. And I suffer from seasonal affective disorder. And nothing makes me get over that and manage that like a project like this in the middle of that time. That's why I also do my Guatemala trips in February, March, in the dead of winter, because I need that too. I need that. They need that. And it's just fantastic. And I just want us to realize that it's like the chicken or the egg. What came first? I think the more we learn to receive, whether it's a compliment or receive help from someone or receive, it could be anything. It could be, it doesn't have to be a gift. It could be a conversation. The more we learn to accept and to take it with grace and to give back, and the more we learn how to receive and how it makes us feel, the more we learn to give people. So thank you to everybody who has donated for this project. You're not giving me money. You're not donating to me. You're donating to these children and to this story and to this dream. And I am so grateful. I am so grateful that you guys have pulled together, and wow. And I'm really interested in why. I love asking people why. What feeling did you get out of it? What was your reason? If you don't connect personally with somebody for a reason, they're not going to care about the cause. And that's okay. Everybody cares about different things. No one's, needs to feel guilty or that they're just not interested in what you're doing. It's okay. But we all want to feel a human connection. We all want to feel love. And oh my God, I don't know how to explain it. It's just, this stuff makes me feel alive. I am so excited. So next week, I won't be here. I'm going to try to drop an episode for you for next Monday because I don't want to miss any episodes. I haven't missed one yet since I started in June of 2020. So I'm going to try my best to bring you an episode next week. But I will definitely be here to tell you all about the experience in Costa Rica when I get back. In the meantime, I would love to hear from you guys. I would love to hear what you think. What comes first, the receiving or the giving? This was a really short episode today. I am super excited to get up there and tune all these ukuleles that have arrived at my house and get going. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening to me rant and just this was not planned. So thanks, guys. I appreciate all your support, and stay tuned for more information. Oh, if you would like to, and you consider making a donation, we've got a couple of days left where we can order a ukulele in the color of your choice. For $50 Canadian, you can order a ukulele and you will get a personalized photograph with the child that receives your ukulele. So if you're interested, go to my website, NeliaHutt.com. So NeliaHutt.com. Hit in the menu, just hit projects and go to donate. Thank you so much, and keep watching the show, and I'd love to hear your comments. Take care. Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode. If you enjoyed what you heard, please subscribe or leave a review. See you next week on the Giving Starts With You podcast.